The Equity Leadership Program was born out of the desire to create transformational leaders of the future. It's been running for over 10 years in Kenya. As the group ventured out of Kenya into subsidiaries, it's been also rolled out to most of the subsidiaries in DRC, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in the markets where we operate, and in Rwanda it's been around for now 3 years. And that is anchored on our vision and mission as Equity Group to make sure that whatever we do it from an informed position. As with everything, leadership matters. That's the reason why we thought that it would be good to put up a program that would produce leaders who will transform the current to a better future that we want to see. That's how come the Equity Leadership Program was born.
It is a program that intends to develop young Africans, particularly in Rwanda is meant to develop young Rwandans to become future transformative leaders.
The process of the selection is done mainly by NISA, because as Equity Bank, we don't know how exactly the scholars have performed. So through the partnership with NISA, we look up to them and they give us the results of the best students in the country, and that's how we get to select them with what they're provided with us.
When we are selecting students who are going to be part of the Equity Leadership Program, we basically, based on how they performed in Senior 6 national examinations, and the selection look at both gender, and we select students who are from the district where Equity Bank has different branches. And then after selecting those students, and again, as I said, the criteria is the best performing, the performance of student. So we hand over the list of selected students to Equity Bank so that they can be a part of the program.
Nari ndi mu rugo ari nka saa 3 za mu gitondo, ntabwo yari yagiye mu kazi, arampamagara ambwira ko bamuhamagaye muri Equity Bank ngo bashaka kumvugisha. Gusa nyine ntabwo yabinsobanuriye, sinabyumvishe neza, ndavuga ati reka ntegereze buriya ubwo wabahaye nimero zanjye baraza kumpamagara. Nyuma barampamagara, gusa bwa mbere ntabwo nabanje kutabyizera ngira ngo wenda ni scam, gusa nyine bakomeje kubinsobanurira ngira aho numva ndibyo. Niyo mpamvu ndanga baje kumpamagara ngo duhura amaso ku maso kugira ngo bansobanurire birusheho.
My phone wasn't working, and then they called my mom, and she was very excited for this opportunity since I didn't have anything to do. She called me and we shouted, you can't believe it. I was called later when the phone was working, and I gave my personal details, and I was really excited, and right now I cannot believe that it is happening. This is a great opportunity for sure.
Ubundi mu buzima bwanjye nageragezaga gukora uko nshoboye nyine kugira ngo tsinde ku rwego rwo hejuru. Ubwo rero bampamagara bakambwira yuko natsinze neza mu cya leta, byaranshimishije, birandenga. Numvaga amahirwe ngewe ari make kubera yuko nyine ubushobozi bwari buke, ariko byaranejeje. Numvishe yuko mbonye gahunda yamfasha kuba nakaprayinga mu university nkabukomeza amashuri yanjye kandi ndi kwiga neza nta kibazo.
It actually starts with onboarding. We do onboarding at the branch level where we meet the parents together with our student. And of course the parent, because some of them are minors and others are not as old as we think they are, the parents have to give us authorization to put their children on that program.
Twishimiye yuko abana n'undi bazagaragara abana bari mu mirimo batangiye kumenyerezwa kuba hanze aha, ese ubuzima bwo hanze bumeze bite, ese imibanire y'abantu n'abandi bimeze bite, ese nakwitwara nte mu bantu. Icyo ni cya kabiri cyiza. Icya gatatu nuko ikiza Equity yatubwiye nuko nanone aba bana nubwo bagiye muri iyi mirimo ariko baracyafite amahirwe yo kubona n'amashuri. Bahatubwiye ko abana bazabasha kwitwara neza, bashobora kubona amashuri kandi ayo mashuri akaba ari amashuri akomeye.
Nibaza ukuntu umwana uvuka mu cyaro nka kiriya Equity ishobora kumutekerezaho. Inyungu ya mbere ni uko sinshidikanya ko ashobora kuzabona ishuri kandi ryiza, ariko nizera yuko ari kumwe nabo bizashoboka.
Urumva niba yenda Equity ishobora gufata abana bageze muri 30-20 yenda igihugu bakagombye kuvuga bati aba bana tuzabafasha mu buryo buntu cyangwa bari gutekereza n'uburyo bwo kubafasha, noneho iyi Equity ikavuga iti twebwe aba bana turabiyokipa tubafashe mu buryo bunobo. Mu by'ukuri njye mbabonye nuko nyine ari ikintu kigari, ariko njye nabashimiye byimazeyo.
Nyine nta kazi, ubona nta cyizere, ubona utabona n'amafaranga, ubona nta kuntu na kumwe, ubona nyine wirirwa mu rugo uracyasaba ibintu byose. Nyuma nyine I was so excited nyine kubyumva, uvuga ati bya bintu nibyo. Wow,
ikintu cya mbere kumenyana n'abantu bizaba birimo exciting. Ikindi kugenda mbakuraho skills zitandukanye, bakagira icyo banyigisha nanjye nkagira icyo mbigisha, so ibyo ngibyo bizumva bizabishimishije.
I'm most excited for the application process, and knowing that I have people that are going to help me is really relieving, because I've been into this whole application process, and it's really long, it's really tiring when you don't have someone on your side.
Ngubu ngewe ndashaka kuzajya kwiga MIT kugira ngo nige computer science, probably maybe na mechanical engineering.
Kuba nzabona university cyangwa se nzabona opportunities zo kwiga university mu gihe ndi muri program, icyo nicyo kintu numvishe kirimo kirankurura cyane, kuko nayo mfite ikibazo cyo kuzabona university.
Medicine biragoye cyane kuyibona, gusa ndizera ko binyuze muri no program bizaba byoroshye kuba nayibona.
After the parents have signed the consent forms and whatever it is necessary, we onboard them and we put them onto the program, and thereafter we do what we call a boot camp or an induction for them, just like any other staff. It mainly focuses on leadership skills.
Muri ibi biganiro turi kugirana n'abantu batandukanye, hari kuzamo abantu bakora muri sectors zitandukanye, so abo bantu rero bari kuza bakaduconvincinga, bakadusobanurira neza sector runaka ku buryo umuntu wenda ubwe yabasha kumenya ati wenda yarari mu gihirahiro runaka, akamenya ati icyo nkwiye gukurikira ni iki bitewe n'uburyo babimusobanuriyemo, uburyo bikorwa na profit azabona nyuma.
The fact that you have leaders, you have those bright and smart students who are part of your connection or part of your friends, makes an experience that good, and you get to learn from those brilliant minds.
For the bank, we focus on the facilitators that can actually give them mainly the products of the bank. Then for the externals, we focus on the impact that and the experience they have in the leadership positions that can help these scholars be impacted in some way or another.
But one of the things that I was that I really liked was some of the scholars already who already seem to know what they want to do. They know what programs they want to take on at university. Some have already been admitted to Ivy League schools. So this was really exciting, and I'm excited to see what in 5 years what some of the scholars are going to be doing.
No one has gone through this program and remained the same, because every time we send them to school and we keep following up on how they're doing. Some of them, when they're in their vacation, they come and work with us. So we see a lot of and a big change in their mindset in terms of how they see things and how they do things.
We do offer them mentorship programs where we create connecting and networking events, where we follow up with the schools they go to, the scholarships they get.
The aim was mainly to talk to them about available opportunities for scholarship. And mainly I was talking about the opportunities that MasterCard Foundation offers through the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program at the University of Rwanda. And I also told them what it requires for them to win the scholarship. Basically, the three main criteria of 1, academic excellence, 2, socioeconomic needs for the scholarship, Then 3, leadership potential.
The boot camp and also Isomo Academy is completely transforming how we do college access in Rwanda by giving the students ample time to build up on their profiles. In the future, our partnership with ELP, we want to continue inviting you guys to our virtual sessions with admission counselors, and when admission counselors are visiting us from across the globe to learn more about education in Rwanda, we will use this opportunity to also invite you guys and continue building a relationship. And also we are also open to advice on things like personal statements writing, recommendation letters, and how students can best represent themselves in their applications.
We usually do 2 weeks internship. 1 week is done at the hotel, where all the students sleep and do each and everything at the hotel. Then the other one is done at the branch level, where we give them a mentor or a supervisor who helps them learn the process of the bank.
We usually take a boy and girl in each branch, and we make sure that we allocate the branches that are near their homes, so that it's easy for them to be able to come to the branch. And then when they come to the branch, they are part of the staff team, and they are able, like I said earlier, to open accounts. They are able to serve customers at the counters by giving out cash, but also receiving cash deposits from customers. There's what we call key performance indicators within the bank, and what we do is just to measure how staff are performing. So these staff are also checked against how they are performing. How they're performing on the number of accounts that are opened, or how they're performing also on the number of transactions they do in a day. And they actually enjoy that because they usually do very, very well. Many times actually they even do better than some of the staff that we have.
Some of the students who went through the program and have now graduated and as medical doctors have championed what is now known as Equity Afia. It's a medical franchise of the group. They come back and set up the clinics, and they're given startup kits. They now start providing medical services to the communities.
My dream career is being a biomedical engineer. When they first talked about Equity Afia, and it was also my dream to start something like that. So I found this a great opportunity to really start that project. I want to impact my community.
In the college counseling program, they gave us mentors. We didn't know how to write essays. Like literally, we didn't know anything about that. And it has helped me to write the perfect essay, and it is really helping me in schools.
I feel like it has been a life-changing journey. So I joined the bank, I was still young, a fresh graduate from high school, you can tell. So it was a very good experience, if I can say, and I've been learning many things. And of course, they helped me to join the university I'm now in, which is Georgetown, which is a very good university. I'll say about leadership, I was the president of the first cohort. Now I'm the president of the African freshmen at Georgetown.
They have changed in a number of ways. One, they improve their leadership skills. They improve their sense of giving back to the society. Like 2 days ago, our Kigali chapter, they gave back to the society in their own initiatives. We were just informed that we plan to do a give back activity in Nyamirambo, and they shared lunch with hungry and homeless kids. The hope is very big. Apparently, we started this program with 32. Now second cohort, we did 34. Now we have done 36. And after acquisition of Koje Bank, we are going to be operating over 46 branches. And we are going to be taking a girl and a boy in each branch. So if we have managed to create an impact with smaller number, how much more are we going to impact with bigger numbers?
Ever since the program started, we have colleagues who are in the bank today, who I serve with, who are on the same program and are now at leadership positions. in itself, the change that Equity is driving, the growth of the bank itself, you can see the direct impact that has had in shaping them to become leaders of change. The future is brighter, but it takes everyone's participation and commitment to get it to where we want it to be. So to the third bonds, you're most welcome. We look forward to a better future together.
This program joins scholars from Kenya, scholars from Uganda, scholars from DRC, and scholars from Rwanda and Kenya. So we are developing African leaders. We are developing regional leaders. And that is why we would like to cross-pollinate them. They learn from each other, and they become a network of African leaders other than national leaders. Because as Africa, we are one people. And the more we unite, the better Africa will be. Our strength is in our unity. This program will succeed if you embrace three things. The first one is to get educated. The second one, as you embrace learning, as you get educated, please empower yourself with the values that guides you towards a purposeful and meaningful life. And the third one is seek to be a leader. The world is in short of transformative leaders. The objective of this program is to convert you into a transformative leader so that you can lead us to prosperity. You can lead us to a more safer world for tomorrow. You can lead us to a more equitable world tomorrow. I want to congratulate you. But on the same breath, remind you of the greater obligation and the greater responsibility. Africa is counting on you.